Hi, welcome to the back end of the site. Congratulations for getting here. Essentially what I'd like to do, I've already talked about it a little bit, but I'd like to just explain, and I'd like to override this with some numbers in terms of what is the 5-step formula all about. Okay, so what we've got, we sort of talked about it earlier, we've got leads, conversions, average sale value, number of transactions, and profit margins. Okay, so I'd like to do is back that up with some numbers. So we need to have, in order for you to double your profits, we got to start with a baseline. Okay, so you need to work out exactly where your numbers are right now, exactly. Okay, so that you can work out what you need to implement, what you need to do in order to double those profits and make sure that you can go spend a little bit more time vacationing with your family or spending some time with friends and family. All right, so number one is leads. So let's say the baseline is going to be 1,000 leads. Our conversion rates are 25%. So 1 in 4 people we sit with say yes. So that would lead us to 250 clients, okay? So now the number of transactions is going to be 10, okay? So the number of transactions on average is going to be 10 times people come to see us per year, and then the average sale value is $100, okay? And now that's going to bring us to $250,000, and then let's say we have a 25% profit margin, which brings us to $62,500. So that's the profit for the business owner after everything that they outlay, okay, $62,000. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come up with, during the e-learning, like with the e-learning system, what you're going to have done is we're going to deliver all sorts of different ways for you to increase leads, to increase conversions, the average sale value, the number of transactions, and the profit. Okay, so let's say that we delivered you 35 ways to increase leads, and you only come up with a 10% increase, okay? So that means that you've got 1,000 clients, is going to become 1,100. Okay, so you've got 1,100 leads now, and how you're going to do that, you're going to come up with a free offer, okay, and then you're going to email that to your existing database for them to recommend to their friends. And by the way, if you have a strong relationship with your database, you'll get an 18% response. But let's say you get a bad one, and essentially you turn 1,000 into 1,100 through a free offer through your existing database and maybe an ad in the local newspaper. Okay, your conversion rates, we're going to come up with a subordinate question. Okay, so how do you feel instead of what do you think? Because they can't say no to how do you feel. Okay, so we're essentially going to come up with a way for them to, not be able to say no to you. Okay, so we're going to say, so now that you've got a personal training client, okay, you're going to say, so is losing weight a priority for you? And they're going to say yes. You say, now that losing weight's a priority, when's the best time to get started? Okay, well, all of a sudden your conversions are going to go up immediately, but we're going to come up with different tools and whatnot to increase your conversions, and they're going to go from 25% to 27.5. Not very exciting. Anybody can do that. Okay, so now all of a sudden we've got 302 clients. The number of transactions, we're going to come up with a special Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas, New Year's, Christmas in July. Okay, we're going to put on a free wine and cheese party in July, and we're going to run a joint venture with a synergistic business and somebody close to us to make it easiest for us to fill the event. We're basically going to get them to come back one more time per year. Not very exciting. So you're turning 10 into 11. Now the average sale value, all we're going to do is turn the average sale value from 100 to 110. And by the way, if I was consulting you personally, the first thing that I would do if you wanted to increase your profits immediately is I would look at your average sale value and I would find a way to increase that. It's the easiest way to make a reasonably impressive result or impressive improvement with any business owner. Okay, so the average sale value, and now your total revenues are now $366,025. Okay, so now what we're going to do is the profit margin. We're going to send in your cell phone to Rogers, to your cell phone company, and we're going to get them to basically make sure that they can scale it back and put you on the right plan, because you're spending $100 a month when really you could be spending $75. Okay, and then we're going to pack a lunch 3 times a week, and we're going to go out and we're going to interview accountants versus just have accountant look after our numbers, and our bookkeeper is the same, because they can save you if you get a good accountant, they can save you an incredible amount of money. So you don't go and sign up your accountant, you interview them. Okay, very important. But anyway, so now our profit margins are going to go from 25 to 27.5. We've now got $100,656. Okay, so we went from a minute ago, we had 62,500. Now we have over $100,000 of profit. We've nearly doubled our income, which was our goal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to aim for a 50% increase. Imagine that. If we gave you 35 ways to increase your leads and 35 ways to increase your conversions, 35 ways to increase your average sale value, 35 ways to increase your number of transactions and 35 ways to increase your profit margin, do you think you could come up with a 1% increase per week? Okay, well, 1% increase per week, take 2 weeks off for Christmas, and now you've got your 50% increase. Okay, well, what happens? From our baseline, we've now got 1,500 clients at a 37.5% conversion rate, gives us 562 clients. Our clients now come to see us 15 times a year versus 10. Our average sale value is $150. Do you want fries with that? $150. That brings us to $1,265,000 of revenue. We've now got a 37.5% profit margin, and that brings you to $474,609 of profit. Okay, so a minute ago, you're at $62,500, and with a 50% increase, you're at nearly $500,000. This is how you can go about following the system, following the formula, following the e-learning system to basically not only double your profits, but you can go for exponential growth starting immediately. Okay, so congratulations for getting here. Welcome to the site. Welcome to the e-learning system. You're going to have a great time. Go take advantage of all the tools, the resources, the templates, and all the audio and video available to you. And make sure you start working towards doubling those profits. Thanks for tuning in.